Hello and welcome to today's Web News, where we'll be taking a look at some of the stories making the online headlines. Coming up on today's show, reactions to the missing Malaysian Airlines flight. A campaign against sexual assaults on US campuses. And a Jurassic Park taken over by giant cats. Web users the world over have been sharing their thoughts and prayers for families of passengers aboard Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. The plane was travelling from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing on Saturday when communication was lost shortly after takeoff. Emotions are running high on Chinese social networks. The Boeing 777 was carrying 227 passengers, the majority Chinese nationals. This message was widely relayed on microblogging platform Sina Weibo, with people hoping the plane would reappear on the radars and reach its final destination. Web users describing themselves as friends and family of passengers and crew have been sharing their distress. Gorgeous, for example, has posted a message saying she hopes her father, who she says is a flight attendant and on board the missing aircraft, comes home safe and sound. And an American man using the online pseudonym Caden4 has described on Twitter how he and his companion had a lucky escape as they missed their flight to Beijing. He goes on to reassure his friends who thought he was on board and extend his sympathy towards families of the missing passengers. Alcohol doesn't cause rape. Rapists cause rape. This is the 7,000 in Solidarity campaign message. A group of students from California's UCLA University started the campaign back in September. It features a series of posters accompanied by the Alcohol is Not Consent hashtag and aims to raise awareness about alcohol-related sexual assault and create a safer environment for students. Victims of rape, their identities hidden, have described their ordeals on walls across campus and on the movement's Facebook page. They've shared comments made by their aggressors like, "Move on, forget about it," and "It's not rape if you enjoyed it." In this video, the instigators of the project explain how 1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men are sexually assaulted or raped by the time they leave university, which represents around 7,000 students on the Californian campus. Campaign reminds students that they all have a role to play in fighting sexual assault and urges them to get involved in creating a safer, more inclusive campus. And a lot of students have already taken the pledge, adding their signatures to a written commitment available on the movement's website to only engage in consensual sexual activities, to be an effective bystander in preventing others from acting without consent, and to support survivors of sexual assault. Last Wednesday, British Prime Minister David Cameron tweeted a photo which read he had been talking to US President Barack Obama about the situation in Ukraine. But the pic was soon mocked by web users across the UK and some well-known faces, including actors Patrick Stewart and Rob Delaney. Cameron's attempt at looking serious and statesmanlike backfired and prompted merciless parodies on the microblogging platform, with a telephone replaced by all manner of objects, like an iron, for example, a cuddly toy, and even a fire extinguisher. These photos illustrate the very special bond between pets and their owners. The before and after shots have been taken from the IMGA forum and compiled to the Bored Panda website, showing people and their furry friends growing up and sometimes growing old together. American web user Joshua Arter came up with the unusual concept of giving some well-known beards a cosmic makeover, with a little help from some image editing software. The aptly named Space Beards Tumblr page features the likes of Ryan Gosling, Abraham Lincoln, and also Bradley Cooper in that famous Oscars selfie. And it's proving so popular that Joshua's planning on developing an app so that you too can create your own spatial hair pics. The team at Thai studio We Are Camera have imagined a Jurassic Park where the dinosaurs have been replaced by cats and posted this video to YouTube. So instead of velociraptors, we have kitty raptors in that famous kitchen scene with the children. And the terrifying roars of the Steven Spielberg movie have been replaced by the less ferocious meowing of our feline friends.